But has a friend. Well, right. What up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just make sure we're all up and running here. Let me get this over here. There we go. I don't know why it looks like I'm incredibly tan. Unfortunately, I'm not. Maybe it's just the way that it looks here. How many people got tuned in? We still got 5 more minutes till we're gonna jump on. When does the stream begin? Right now. I'm making that bank right now. Usually at 10 AM Brisbane time, so in like about 6 minutes. But we're jumping a little bit early. A little bit early to say what up. Let a few more people tune in. I'm gonna get the Zoom guys in, and then we will get started in a second. Asian session, everyone. Alright, there we go. I'm just getting the Zoom link in. There we go. Cool. By Discord. I think we got tuning in. Let me just turn this music down a little bit. Where is it? Turn this down a little bit. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good weekend. Yes, good. Thank you, man. Very chilled. Was up on Sunshine Coast during the week, so had a very chilled weekend. I posted that vlog as well, so be sure to go check out that vlog. Making a bank in the Sunshine Coast, live on stream. 5 PM here. Nice, Stuart. Nice. Hey, Stuart, nice. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you are all good. 21 people tuning in, 6 likes, guys. Run up them numbers. Run up them numbers. We got the coffee. We got to get the coffee kicking in before we do anything this morning. It's only like I got like fucking shit on my lips. It's only 5 to 10 in the morning. I only woke up about an hour ago. Jamie, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All the boys are joining in this morning. Love to see it. Love to see it. We're gonna let a few more Zoom guys tune in as well, and then we'll get started in a second. 8 likes. Look at that, guys. As soon as we get 10 likes, I'll start sharing my screen. We'll see what Tuesday's gonna bring. I'll start drawing up some levels, see where gold's gonna go today, and see if we can catch a nice little snipe. Morning, the loose Stain. Good morning, Ricardo. Good morning. 9 likes. Look at that. 1 more like. 10 likes. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me start getting the Zoom guys in. Let me share my screen. Share my screen there. Alright, cool. Everyone should be able to see it here. Where are we? Alright, cool. I think everyone's in. Let me just see, 12 likes, yeah, look at that. Alright, let's start breaking down the charts. Hi, good morning. How many people we got on Zoom? 5 people, yeah, cool. I don't know if Ron's joining today. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. 6 people. Alright, a few more people, like, as soon as we get to 10 AM in 3 minutes, I'll start breaking down the charts. Still got a few more people coming into the Zoom, so I don't want to start just yet and have to go everything. So we'll stick to our scheduled time. I'll start breaking down the charts in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You traded London yesterday? Yeah, we traded London live on Zoom, man. We got a nice like 14 or 15 pip move on gold. I'll show you that as well. You know, hit highs of like 20, and then London ended up ranging, so we got in and out at the perfect time. I'll break that trade down in a second. Just gonna let a few more people join. Well, whilst waiting for people to join in, we'll run over quickly the little London trade right here. So our times for London, and down the bottom I've got my time set to Brisbane down. Let me set my time to London. So our London trading window is just 2 hours. So we jump on at 7 a.m. until 7 a.m. to about 9, quarter past 9, depending on volume. So this is our London trading window. So yesterday in London, we actually ranged pretty hard, but we caught this really nice quick little breakout here to come back up and retest these levels. Then we closed this around like here. Once I closed my partials, you know, I was out of this position for like about 1400 on the top step account. So yeah, it was a very, very nice play. We got long once this candle flipped bullish. So we went into maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 1 pip or 2 pip drawdown. And then in one 5-minute candle, smash straight to TP. So in one 5-minute candle, 10 contracts on gold, you're smashing almost $2,000. So yeah, very, very nice trade. And then yeah, we used the rest of the London session as more of like a mentoring session. And then yeah, price ended up ranging and then breaking out later in US. So yeah, we had a very, very nice trade in London. Very, very nice trade. All taken live on Zoom, as always. How many people? Yeah, I think everyone's here. So let's start breaking down the charts. Let me get rid of all these levels. These are yesterday's levels. We don't care about these anymore. We'll do a little bit of top down because it looks like gold had a nice run up in the US session. Julia, good morning. I'm well, thank you. I'm very well. I hope you're doing good as well. Have a look on the daily. So yesterday's candle was the last daily candle of the month. So if any candle was going to have a manipulative push, it was going to be yesterday. And look how the dailies reflipped and closed back above that 2000 level. That's huge for gold. So now if you look at that monthly, you know, gold was looking like we are breaking below this level, retesting to reflip lower. But now we're kind of stuck in between the highs and lows of June. And if anything, this looks like this looks like a fake out. If we just delete all these levels for a second and we just keep it super simple in the monthly time frame, now we've had that monthly close like this, had that support, resistance, 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 broke, support, broke, resistance, so support. So if anything, because this daily's flip back bullish, you know, I think we're going to see gold target June highs before a push back down or even a push back up. I think June highs are going to be a nice level to come and target. So yeah, that monthly was pretty key. Let me go back to my levels here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so the daily in the US session has completely... What the fuck is this? What's going on here? I got Zoom popping up, so everything's popping up. Yo, Antonio, what's going on, man? What up? Yeah, so on the daily, out of nowhere yesterday, we flipped incredibly bullish. You know, we've had that big bottom wick, which we had in the Asia and London session, rebroke the highs, completely flipped bullish. So yeah, gold looks like today we're coming back down to retest these levels. And I think later on today, you could see gold push a lot higher. So if anything, we would like to be looking for longs on gold today. I'm very surprised this low didn't get grabbed before this move up. But yeah, I think gold may see a push higher overall. Doesn't mean we have to just look for longs in Asian session. We can still scalp some shorts if we get the setup. So let's do some hourly levels. You know, these are yesterday's levels here on gold. So we're going to leave that support there. That's still pretty relevant. And then we've also got gold bouncing off this resistance right here. If we do see some longs, previous hourly high can be a high of interest to come and get grabbed. Did we grab the highs before this push back down? Oh, no, we didn't. That's on the future chart. We may have done it on the currency chart. Someone can maybe check, see if that double top's being grabbed on the currency chart. But yeah, we're coming up with now, look, create a high, so we could see this come back down, create a new high low before then coming up to create a new high, and coming back up to test these highs. Excuse me. No, it didn't get grabbed. Very nice. Then this double top up here is going to be a lovely level of liquidity that we could be longing gold into. Let me just put this on. So yeah, this area up here could be nice. You know, it may not come in Asia, but it may come in maybe London or US later on today. Let's go, fresh 800k challenge ready to blow again. Let's get it, man. Full margin today. Full margin. So this hourly on gold has just flipped bearish. So you may see a little continuation lower. So I wonder if we're going to get any little quick sells back down. How many pips, you know, if you take the break of the lows down into here, it's only 13 pips. So you kind of need a bit of a bigger range. We do have, now that we're going down to the 30, kind of got this level here that we've just broken out of as well. If you can get a nice retest and maybe grab some highs, if you could see a little scalp short from up here back down into here, you're talking 17 pips. I'll take a little 17 pip trade. So that's the current 30-minute levels. We've got some nice liquidity regions to watch out for. We've got this double top, we got this high, and then, you know, if we do get shorts, you could see gold coming back down to retest these previous highs all the way down here. So on the 30, you know, we're pushing up nicely, we're correcting nicely, so we have some good room. Let's have a look at the 15. Let's just clean up all these levels for a second. Yeah, and I was saying to the guys in the market chat yesterday on Discord that, look, once this low came to grab the previous low, as soon as that breaks these highs, look at that, you almost saw like a fucking 60 pip drive. It's just insane. Grabs the lows, reflips bullish, amazing. Very, very simple. That's really, really nice to see. You know, we may do something similar like that down here. Retest these levels a little bit more. You got support, resistance. Could be some nice levels in terms of levels for the 15. So the 15 does have some room to come and retrace some of this, like we've been kind of looking for. You got like minor resistance there. Kind of got little very, very minor support there. Kind of support, broke back above, broke back below. So you get a lot of manipulation around this region. If gold could see it, you know, a closure above here, then you could see it come all the way up for like a 30 pip retracement before going lower. So if you get closures above here, you could long gold. But as it stands right now, you know, the 15 is trading below this level. And kind of 15 looks kind of stuck in between here as well. So how many pips is that range? 10 pip range here. So 15's too tight to trade either of these ranges as it stands right now. If you get the closure above, like I say, we could take it higher. Or if we get some nice liquidity grabs and rejections, you know, from in here, then, you know, you may see a quick scalp short. But the 30 is looking nicer to me. Let's have a look at the 5. So exactly the same. Just marking on the 5-minute levels. You got the 5-minute support there. We have, did these highs, maybe some, this is the currency chart. So you actually got a nice little double top here on gold. So, you know, anyone who is short on gold, trying to do something like this. So if anything, you may see a spike up into this liquidity region, grab this double top before having a push back down, or coming to retrace more of this move. So that's quite nice. 5 minutes looking quite nice here on gold. Did we just grab the lows before, had this little push up? Yeah, a little bit actually. Grabbed the previous low, pushed up, came down for the retest, pushing higher. The 5 minute. You know, if I was gonna long into this double top, I would have to see it push down to kind of be worthwhile. If you start buying now, you've already got 14 pips into the top. So yeah, this is a nice little double top though. We just need a little bit more price, and I think we could be getting some nice movement today in Asia. Remember, it's the first day of the month, so we'll have to see how volume is. But price action this morning to me looks pretty nice. We've got some nice levels to be watching for here. So let's just wait for this first 15 close of the session to kind of assess how price is going to go. But yeah, that double top there on gold looks nice. If you close above it, you know, then this 30 high and these 30 highs could be next. But that's it. That's all the analysis we need, you know. If we break below here, we could see gold push down into here. We break above, you know, these levels, you could see gold back up here. Now we just got to let gold show us our hands. Tell us which way it wants to go. Yeah, we've got 1 minute till it's going to close. But yeah, US session on gold had some amazing moves yesterday. I know some of the guys in the community caught it. I think Mark caught like a 55 pip move, which was huge. I didn't trade gold in US session because, you know, we had that good move in London. So I was like, I don't really care about US session. But yeah, had a beautiful run up. I think Mark got some longs from like maybe somewhere around here, like rode that move up, like just from there up into there, 55 pips. Amazing, 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 amazing. Where are we at? Let me see what's going on here. Let me get up the chat. That you grabbed. Ooh. How many people got YouTube? 39 people, look at that. 39 people ready to make that Asian bank. We had, on the last Asian stream last Tuesday, we had an amazing call as well. So where was that? Yeah, here, that move on gold. That was in the Asian session on YouTube last week. I got stopped at this at break even before this thing absolutely pushed. So we got some longs from here, and as price pushed up and then went doji, you know, we went break even to manage our risk. 5 minute then flipped back bearish and then pushed like 70 pips, which is insane for the Asian session. 70 pips, man, that's like 7,000. Absolutely ridiculous. So if we get some more Asia volume today, you know, we could be in for a good play. Excuse me. As we're now, this is the first day of August as well. And August can be one of the slowest months of the year. So at some point during this month, if I do get the signs that the markets are going to go quiet, I am going to start reducing my position size. But as it stands right now, there's a lot of volume in the market, so there's no reason just to stop reducing my size just because it's August. I'll start reducing my size once the markets show me that there's not enough volume. So as soon as the markets do start showing me signs of no volume in August, if it happens, you may still get some nice scalper moves, then I'll reduce my risk. But as it stands right now, same position size that we were trading in all of July and June. So where's the journal? Yeah, so we ticked off. Yeah, we ticked off June. A very, very nice month. Why's my camera gone so weird? Let me see what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, so we ticked off July. A very, very nice month. Our biggest loss was 15 pips, and that shouldn't have even been 50 pips. It was actually like 9 pips. But I didn't get a great fill, so I'm not going to claim 9 pips. I took the 15 pip stop loss, so I'll claim the 15 pip stop loss. Other than that, you know, the biggest loss was like 13 pips. Other than that, small, -8, -4, -3, -1, -3. So yeah, very, very strong month in August. July. Very, very strong month. One of our best trades, where was our best trade? Yeah, this play here. Yeah, beautiful play. Make some lovely plays. But yeah, August is a new month. New month, new trades, new bank. Hi Aaron, on gold, is it possible to enter a fraction of a contract like 0.5 or 0.25? No, so you can't trade. Minimum you can trade is 1 contract. But you can trade micros. So I'm trading the minis here, but you can trade micros. So that's pretty much like almost the same thing. So you could trade 5 contracts on the micros. It's basically like trading 0.5. You can trade micros on Top Step as well, yeah. So I think I think it'll be MGC. I never traded before. I believe it'll be MGC. Why can I not type it? Yeah, so there you go. So you can trade the micros. So the position size and the micros are a lot smaller. So essentially you could be taking, yeah, halves there. So that's the way you'd want to do it. Morning Legend, get some pippies today. Good morning Mark. We were just talking about you, man. We were talking about your Your 55 pip push on gold yesterday. Amazing push. A very, very nice push. So this 30 and 15, sorry, 15 has just grabbed the previous 15 high. So if you get a 5-minute break of support here, you may take the break out of this 15. So we've grabbed the previous high, we've come back up, we're retesting this level. So if we can see this 15 flip back down, you know, what have you got into that support is very, very, very tight. You could see it push into there, but we're going to get some noise around these wicks. Waiting for the 30 flip will be nicer. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. We still haven't grabbed them highs. That is a concern. 5 minutes just kind of dropping a little bit. That was almost the same play from last night, but based on the hourly with no wick. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Very, very clean. Very, very clean. Let me just post this in here. I actually missed I missed a very quick I missed like a 4K fucking Dow trade at the US Open yesterday. That was pretty crazy. I pushed in like fucking 2 minutes. In 2 minutes it literally dropped so hard. So I was looking at this, I actually watched it on the 5 and 1 minute. So where was the Open? Yeah, here. So I was looking at this little 1 minute flip here to come down and grab these lows. I had drawn this up, but for some reason, you know, because we had a nice move in gold, I hesitated on this move. But I was trying to take this little 1 minute flip here as the 5 minute flip as well. And this thing pushed so hard. It would have been like a $4,000 trade in literally less than 2 minutes. It was absolutely insane. So after I saw that and after I missed that, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. So I was very, very close. When did you start Dow? I always just watch Dow in the background. I always watch NASDAQ, S&P, Dow, the Russell. Anything that's moving the nicest in the US session, really. Drop a like, legends. We'll get some volume. Yeah, as soon as you guys start liking the stream, we'll get some more volume. Absolutely. I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch all four. I'll watch all four in the US session if need be. NASDAQ was incredibly choppy at the open, and then the Dow actually moved a lot cleaner, so I'll just take whichever one's looking cleaner. Goldie. So Goldie here, let's go back to the 5 minute for a second. Not 5 hour, 5 minute. So the 5 minute on gold at the last 5 of the 15 has just flipped bearish. Could we take this 15 flip off a potential 3-pin pattern? Yes, we could. The only thing is, so we could short the break of this current 15 low down to here. The only thing is the range is very, very small. So, I mean, you could be looking for something like this on gold. But my only concern is this support is 3 pips away. My only concern. You know, you may break it, but the fact that you'd be shorting straight into that support until you get the closure below, you'd have to be managing very, very aggressively. See how much this 5 can push up. This 5 can push up more. I will consider it as a little risky play. Little risky play there on Goldie. So the futures is already kind of starting to flip a little bit bearish. My only concern is with this short, I would have loved to seen these highs grabbed first, you know, because then we'd have just that extra confirmation. But the 30 is, you know, trading below this level, you've broken it, you've created the top wick. 15 has had the intraday liquidity grab, so if this 15 can have that rollover, it's going to make a lot of sense. Beautiful. 43 people tuning in. Guys, drop a little like for the stream. Man, looking like fucking ducks out my window, what the hell? So if anyone does take this trade, if it flips bearish, you should see a nice drive. If it doesn't have a nice drive, you just want to be managing quite aggressively. So you could have a little sell stop in below right now. The more it pushes us up, and the more if we start to reject close to the close, I'll also put it in. If it doesn't flip bearish, you know, you just cancel. Let's just see how this 5 is going to close. So, yeah, so it's probably going to see it flip now. Like I say, if anyone takes this, manage well. The future's already kind of starting to flip bearish. Currency just holding up a little bit more. I was in a sell from 1969, but I'm out because I don't think the market will go down. So I'm just waiting for 1969 on the currency or the futures. Actually, the currency. Yeah, beautiful sell. What time is that? Over a 10-tick trade. Yeah, nice. 1969. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so it's at a big level right now. So if I was short from there, yeah, it'd be worth taking some partials as well. Absolutely, absolutely, man. Yeah, FX not future. Yeah, FX not. Yeah. Thanks for the explanation, Aaron. What's the reason you moved to futures from FX? What's better in futures compared to FX? I'll show you, man. I'll tell you. Are you in a short? Just joined? No, so I've drawn it up. I'm personally not in it. Just because I want to see a little bit more volume from the 5. But the 15 is looking nice. You know, 30's closed below the level, retesting. The 15 has come up, liquidated the previous 15-minute high. So if this 15 can flip bearish, you could see this have a nice drive. My only concern with this trade is, you know, you're shorting right into support at only 2 pips away. So it's just too risky for me. If we can come back up and now grab the previous 5, then I'll consider it. But no, I'm not in this trade. I've just drawn it up just to see. I'll move it to the side just so anyone doesn't jump in it. If anyone is in it, you know, just be managing aggressively because the 5-minute didn't flip bearish, so this is not true volume just yet. But reason to move into futures, there's quite a lot. I'll send you the video, you can give it a watch. But futures, better funding opportunities, you know, more regulation. I don't have to worry about getting spiked out by fake price that never actually happened. Way better executions. I don't have to worry about spreads. Loads. The list goes on. I'll send you the video, probably easier. I made a video about why I quit Forex. And the industry, and Forex is full of bullshit as well, so I don't want to be involved with the industry anymore. Thanks, man. No worries, no worries. See, this 5 is starting to push up. If this 5 can push up a little bit more, the closer we get to the end of that 15, now taking sells below the low of the 15, because it's actually just wicked out the lows, could actually be nicer. Kind of go, oh no, it's a huge little triple bottom down there now. So yeah, there's a lot of liquidity sitting down below here. So if this 5, excuse me, if this 5 comes up and grabs the previous 5-minute high without re-breaking the lows, then I'll consider a sell below here. But if it just flips from here, I won't take it. But if this can come up, spike out these highs, then I'll have a sell stop in below here for this to have a nice rollover. So if we can, ideally, grab the previous highs, as soon as we do, I'll put in this sell stop. Until then, I want to see a little bit more volume. Do you understand the footprint chart? No, not really, man. I've looked into it before, but no, I don't personally. I know people that do it well, but no, I don't really do it, man. Oh, she's grabbing it. She's grabbing it. Go on. Go on, Goldie. Oh, there you go. If we start to see some rejections here, we're going to have a sell stop in below this current 5-minute low. And stop loss will be above wherever this high is going to be for this to flip back bearish. Let's just see if we get some signs of rejections. To the toilet. So we'll wait until we see some signs of rejection. We've got 1 minute 30. As soon as we see some signs of rejections, we're going to have a sell in here on Goldie. We're going to put in a sell stop below the low. I'm not going to market execute some sells because I only want to get tagged in if it can flip bearish. If it can't flip bearish, then I don't care. Because we're coming into the last 6 minutes. The last 6 minutes of this 30. And we would want to start to see this 30 flip bearish pretty soon. Otherwise, if this 30 closes like this, then you'll probably see it grab the previous 30 high. Then you may even close back above and start to stay in this range. Oh, it's starting to reject here. Let me just put in this sell stop on Goldie. Because we're starting to reject here. Alright, cool. This can flip bearish. We're going to get tagged in here. Oh, I've already been tagged in 4 contracts. So I've already been tagged in. So I'm short 10 on this. I've already been tagged in for 4. Why have I got this up here? Let me just get rid of this. I don't want this up here. I'm trying to share it on the other screen. Give me 2 secs, guys. So I've already actually been tagged in there for 4 contracts. My other 6 are going to get filled in a second. But I just don't want to. I want to take it off this screen and share it on my other one with you guys. Let me get rid of this. Alright, cool. Let me share it on this screen. Yeah. Where's Zoom? Where have I lost Zoom now? There we go. Cool. So I have got short in 4 contracts there. Now I'm going to put in my stop loss here. So I'm tagged into this play. My stop loss is only going to be like 3 pips above this previous 5-minute high. So I've almost just got full position there. Yeah, there you go. So cool. Now I'm short 10 contracts in this position. Now let me just put in my stop loss properly. In order for me to want to hold this trade, so if I go back here, the 30 is now flipping bearish, which is what we want to see. So we want to see this drive down and actually close below this level in the next 4 minutes. There's not a whole heap of liquidity in the markets just yet this morning. But yeah, we got a nice entry there. And the fact that the stop loss is only 3 pips is good. See, now we're tapping into that level where I said, as soon as we tap into this, we do have to be managing risk. So if price does come back up and now create a new high on this 5-minute, I will start to manage risk. But let's just see how we're going to react around this level. If we can close below it, this 15 is now flipped nice and bearish, which is exactly what we want to see. We grab the previous 15 high, re-break the lows, flip and bearish. We just would like to see a closure below here. As soon as we get that closure below here, the downside on gold is going to be all the way back down into here. But if we start to reject here and come and re-break its own high, I will probably start to manage some risk. So how long we got? We got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Why am I? Where's my screen frozen? What about Bookmap? No, I don't use Bookmap, man. Too noisy. I already learned how to kind of understand liquidity in the markets just through price action. If I hadn't already done that, yeah, then Bookmap would have a place. But yeah, just price action for me, man. Price action. Oh, look at that, get a nice push. What are you hitting? You're hitting like almost 4 pips. Oh, look at that, beautiful push. There she goes. Cool. That's what we wanted to see. The last 5 minutes of the 15 and 30 is always the most manipulative push. So this is looking good here. This is looking real good. Real good. Yeah. The 1 minute starting to reject, but re-breaking the 1 minute lows. So yeah, like 5 pips in profit. It's not worth securing because the main target will be to come and grab this low all the way down there. So as soon as we grab this low, which will be this 30 low, then I'll start considering taking profit. But very soon, if this now comes all the way back up to break even, then I will close at break even. I haven't put my stops to break even just yet. I will probably just manually close. But let's just see how this 5's going to close in about 1 minute. But you had a very, very nice entry there. A very nice entry. But yeah, it is a huge level of support here. You know, we may reject it now, and then maybe the next 5 minute will break it. But if we reject it now and come back to my entry, I will just manage risk. Because it's Asia as well. I want to see a nice closure below here. I'll bring in my stop above the current 5 minute high just in case you get a random spike in the last couple of minutes. So I am bringing my stop loss above the high, and I will just manually close at break even if it does come back to my entry. So the last 40 seconds of gold is where anything can happen. So if anything in this next like 30 seconds, we want to see a nice drive down. Or if we start to wick up, I think the next minute we'll have a spike higher. But yeah, we had a really nice entry there. Really nice entry. So we got 30 seconds, let's just wait. You know, this is an initial reaction off the support. I do still think you're going to get the closure below. Maybe not now, but maybe in the next 5. Because any retail traders who are trying to jump in longs will be jumping in off this support, which is why I think we could spike down. You know, if we had an entry from like up here, then you know we would just go break even. It would be safe. But I think we might still be all right as long as we got stops above the previous 5. So 5 minute has just closed below. So I'm just gonna leave my stop as where it is right now. So my stop loss is just going above the previous 5. We're risking like 1 pip. Because the 15, so the 30 just closed a bit doji. 15 has closed kind of below this little level there, so you're kind of just retesting it right now. As soon as this 5 minute does start to flip bearish, then I'll probably go break even. Currently hovering almost around break even. My entry on the futures is around 2002.1. But this could be a potential nice top wick to come and fill in now this wick here. So the likelihood of gold completely retracing off one initial wick in terms of probability is not very likely. Can it happen? Yes, of course. But in terms of probability is for gold now to come down and fill in this wick. Streams chalked and glitching non-stop. No idea, man. Is it? I don't think it's lag. Is it lag if you guys on Zoom? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Oh, look at that 5 bouncing. I don't know why mine's doing that. I don't have even much open. This Wi-Fi, I have the highest Wi-Fi at home as well, and man, it always has fucking problems. I don't know why.
You've got a shit router.
Oh yeah, I know, man. Is it laggy for you on Zoom?
Oh, not really.
Not really?
A little bit before, but you're right now.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, man. I don't know why. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Oh, I'm gonna close this in a second. So I'm still in this on the futures chart. Unless there's lag on this futures chart. The futures chart hasn't grabbed the previous 5 minute high just yet. But I will close in a second. So the currency is just grabbing the previous high. The futures chart hasn't. So I'm still in this trade. If this doesn't start to reject in a second, I will manually close. So if you look here on the futures, so the futures is just stuck hovering at the previous 5. So how long we got? We've got about 2 minutes here. If we start to reject here, then the stop will go above this high. But I'm still in this position. I'm like hovering around break even, so I'm like minus $100 in this position. If this 5 doesn't flip back down, then I will close in a second. I don't know why the stream goes laggy. It's pretty annoying. Can't hear what he's saying. Yeah, I don't know why. I swear, like the Wi-Fi in Australia is terrible, man. I literally have like, there's no one even else in the house right now. I have Wi-Fi not connected to anything else. But it's not laggy for me. It just goes laggy for YouTube. Maybe it's my settings or something. There you go. All right, cool. I'm out of that trade. So I'm out of that trade. I just closed minus $200. So to close minus $200 with 10 contracts is very, very good. I'll only reconsider sells if this 5 minute starts to reflip bearish. And the reason, I'm not letting, the reason I'm not leaving my stop loss open to let this push higher is I would have wanted to see this drive already. So because we're now coming up to grab the previous 5, it's looking like we're going to close above and actually start to push higher. So for me, it makes no sense to leave stops open. I think if this 5 minute closes bullish, you may see it push higher. I'll probably look for re-entries, if we can see this 15 and 30 flip a little bit more bearish. But yeah, we've managed risk very, very well there. If it does start to flip from here, we can re-enter at any point. But that was a good trade, good management. We just need to see a little bit more volume. I don't know how I can fix the stream so you guys on YouTube can see it. Let me see if I can change anything. Oh, look at this 5. I guess this 5 is going to flip bearish now. Watch it. Watch it. You can have a sell stop even below this current 5 now, like this. So the futures were hovering nicely around that previous 5, and then we literally just spiked it. I thought we were actually going to hold it quite nice. How do I fix the stream? The 5 minute flip bearish. Wi-Fi in Oz is really bad. Yeah, it seems really bad, man. I don't know why. I literally pay for like the top internet as well. Because it's not bad for me. It's not bad for the guys on Zoom, but for some reason it just goes bad on YouTube. Maybe he's downloading something. No, I'm not downloading anything, man. No. Literally, I'm not. Hey?
A little bit laggy then.
Was it? Yeah. I have Wi-Fi off on my phone. The only thing I've got open is TradingView, Zoom, and YouTube, and that's literally it. I don't know if it's like some settings I need to change somewhere in OBS. I don't know, but it's pretty fucking annoying. I may just close. Don't just close. Hold the trade if you're still in it. It's all the bank we'd be making, man. My internet providers are trying to trade against us now. Let me check out my phone. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll look for re-entries on gold if we can see this 30 flip back bearish. But yeah, I'm out this trade. I cut this trade like minus $200. I'm not looking to hold it. I would have wanted to see the 5 minute drive already. Let me see. If this doesn't start to reject in a second. Yeah, it is quite blurry, isn't it? The futures. It's quite behind. I'm like hovering around break even, so I'm like minus $100 in this position. Yeah, it's really fucking annoying. Where was my fill on futures? My fill for entry or my fill for stop loss? Frozen for me. Fuck knows. Yeah, look at this 5 now. So if anyone is still in this, I just start to trail stops. I do still think this can have a push, but yeah, like I said, it was aggressive because at this support it can get really difficult, but I couldn't manage risk any better than that. But we did manage it as what we could well. Sounds fine now, but you're frozen. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I apologize. Maybe it will start to fix itself soon. I have literally nothing else open. But if anyone who can't see my screen, I'm out of this trade. I cut it at minus $200, 10 contracts. So it's a very, very good management. So literally like minus 2 pips. My entry was here, below the low. So around 2002.1. So I got short. I got short here, and I got stopped like here. So yeah, minus 2 ticks on futures, which is beautiful. we're not seeing enough volume from this 5 just yet. As soon as we get some more volume from this 5, I'll look to re-enter. I don't know how I can fix the YouTube stream. I don't know. NBN. That's the thing. I pay for like the. I'm gonna have to call them today. Wait, let me do a speed test. I don't know what speed test is supposed to be, but it's really. I don't know if it's like the area I'm in, but it always seems to lag just when we go on YouTube. I'll do a speed test after. It's gonna fuck up even more if I don't know. Oh, look at that 5 pushing now. As soon as you get this closure, you know, we could re-enter. I'm not going to chase it because it's like literally minus 2 pips. I made that back in 2 seconds. I just want to see more signs of volume. So we got short here and we closed about here. So let me just share this. Oh yeah, there you go. Now she's running. Re-breaking them 5-minute lows. Yeah. Pushing. I knew we were. That's like I was saying. We're going to have some reaction from this. I just didn't want to see that previous 5 high get grabbed. But we liquidated that previous 5 and now having the drop. Oh, I need to make a new... I need to make a new sheet for August. If anyone is still in this trade, I would just go break even. Take risk off the table. So that was the first trade of August. I'll update the spreadsheet after. Let me see if it's better on my phone.
Bit of a stupid question, but with today's trader, how do you drag your stop loss? Or do you have to set a new one?
No, you should be able to just drag it on the side, man. Let me share my screen. Where are we?
Oh yeah, on the nut. Yeah, okay, on the actual.
On the side, you should be able to grab it and drag it. Yeah. Are you still in?
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Good man. Nice. Yeah, like I say, if you guys are still holding, bring your stop loss to like a little bit in profit, cover commissions.
Body of the 5 previous candles.
Yeah, good man. That's nice entry. Yeah, I probably should have left my stop loss open a little bit. I was only risking $300 even there.
Beautifully called though, thank you, sir.
Yeah, good man. Glad you caught it, man. Must be nice. Yeah, I knew we were gonna have some fuckery around this level, which we did and end up pushing higher. So as soon as we get a nice strong like 15 close, I'm gonna look to re-enter as well. All good now. Cool. Hey, got better. Yeah, cool. I don't know what. Like I see, I've not even changed anything. So yeah, I don't know why it does that.
No, that's what happened to you, but like you'll go in and out. It like fluctuates.
Is it an Australian thing or something?
Yeah, my internet's the exact same, bro. So garbage.
Yeah, what the fuck? Still in? Good job. Some of you guys are still in. Yeah, keep holding if you guys are still in. Like I was just saying, bring your stop loss to a little bit in profit. I wouldn't secure yet. You know, you still only hit like 8 pips. It's not that great. It's not bad, but I'd be looking for this low down here to come and get grabbed. So you got this low marked here on the 15. Which would be from these regions where I gave the short, like almost 12, 13. So yeah, hold it down to there, but be break even. You know, the 5-minute is pushing down, but it's not a whole heap of volume just yet. Is this live? Because I don't know. Yeah, it's live. Time to get Starlink. You know what? I've actually been thinking about that. I don't know what it's like in Australia. My camera sometimes freezes.
People that set it up. I don't know how good it is, but I know people do set it up here.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you use? I use TPG. I use literally the best one on TPG.
Mine's called Exitel.
It's fucking garbage, man.
Oh, they're garbage as well, so don't.
Sometimes even at night, for some reason it seems to get worse at night. Like I could be sitting downstairs, like even if I upload a YouTube video, it takes like fucking like 7 hours. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's because that's when it's all engineered. Everyone's at home on their phones and stuff like that, and like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And all that hoo-ha probably.
But you'd think they would, I don't know, be able to cater for lots of people using Wi-Fi at the same time. Like we're in fucking Australia. I'm not in the middle of nowhere.
They're still in the works of doing it, but
yeah,
I've been installing fiber for so long. and like replacing all the street cables to fibre,
Mm.
like the glass stuff, which is meant to be better, but a lot of people have found it actually worse.
Yeah, fucking hell.
It's a pain. I have to move to Thailand.
Yeah, I guess so. That's crazy. But now I can share my screen with you guys on YouTube. So yeah, you can see my YouTube guys. You can see my executions here. So we got short here, initially 4. I scaled in the rest here. And as price grabbed that previous 5, I just got stopped and it pushed back lower. It's kind of a typical, you know, if we need to grab more liquidity, we do have to always grab previous 5-minute highs. And I would have held through this drawdown if this current 5 just closed a little bit more bearish. If this closed really bearish and then we grab the previous 5, you know, I'd still leave it open. But because this 5 kind of closed rejecting the support and then it was looking incredibly bullish, yeah, I kind of closed there. So I literally did just get stopped out by like 2 pips and then push lower. But yeah, minus $260 plus commissions. 10 contracts is very, very good. I fiber over here, man. 1G up and 1G down. True the best. Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah, I've never had any. I swear it's weirdly since I've just come to Australia that it's been like, it's just hit and miss. Like randomly, it could be great. Then all of a sudden, you know, it's just like I have to use my 4G all the time. Are we trading gold or what? Well, what does it look like? Is there an update going on from NBN side? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure.
Morning.
What up? What up? How's it going, man?
Yeah.
You still in this trade?
Nah.
Oh, I thought you were. I said typical Ron holding the trade. I thought you would have been.
Well, the stock was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Original. I mean, to be fair, even leaving it open, like original risk was still only like $300 and maybe like $400-500. But the fact that this 5 didn't close bearish, yeah, I just kind of had to reduce it a little bit. Yeah, 15. So the 15 has closed very bearish here, and now we're having this push back up. But the volume on this 5 and the fact that this 30 is kind of now at basically where we would have to be break even. I would need to see a little bit more from this 30. So, the Wi-Fi is really bad.
Oh.
Can you turn it off on your phone, please, just in case you...
Yeah, I'm about to leave.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna take something for a while.
Yeah, okay. We need to call the people there. It's shocking.
Apparently it's their best plan.
Yeah, I know, but it's fucking... They owe me money. They owe me $260. I took $260 lost today. And it's all because of them.
Oh, really?
Well, it's not because of them, but we'll pretend it is.
Is it better hotspotting on your phone?
No, I couldn't do Zoom and streaming on hotspot.
No, these can't see Zooms. They can watch you on YouTube. No need to...
No, it's Zoom's fine. It's
Yeah,
just
but-
on YouTube it lags more for some reason. I don't know why. Look at this fine pushing home. Hello, Sammy.
What's the time?
Have you still got Barbie streaming on another browser? Or something?
Well, that's very possible, man. Very, very possible.
Barbie's one word for what I found on your laptop last night.
It's 11:15.
Okay, I'm gonna take something.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Let's go.
But yeah, I'm pretty much now, guys. We're still going to be sticking around for like, you know, another hour. 2 a.m. lunchtime's always our best time. We're just not seeing a whole heap of volume for me to want to jump back in this. But yeah, we can make back 2 pips in literally 10 seconds. So as soon as we get the confirmation of volume, I am going to be looking to re-enter gold. Any second. Try to get fiber. It's so much better. Yeah, let me see who does it. I don't think. Fiber provider, Australia.
I think you gotta have fibre wired into your house, but bro.
Oh, you do have to have it into your house?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that'd be
so
why.
I have fibre on the street now, but you've got to get it installed from the street into your house, so
Oh,
that your house is fibre, because you'll probably have the old, like the twist on one, eh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's the coax one.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I've done that. Well, the thing is, I have a router in my office right here, but it doesn't work. So the actual router, the actual router is downstairs. So maybe that's why as well. But I can't bring it up here.
Yeah.
The router.
I said I'd come with it for you, but you're moving anyway, so there's no point.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Yeah, if I'm gonna be moving, I may just wait till I move, if I do
Yeah.
move. But yeah, It's usually always fine on Zoom. I think just for some reason on YouTube it just kind of goes a bit weird. But it seems to be right now. Come on, Goldie. This hourly's going to close in about 12 minutes. The 30 is around kind of our TP area, and we're not breaking below this level just yet. If we do close below this, you know, I think gold's going to have a nice push down. But if we get some nice volume and we break out this little range, I'll be looking to buy gold up into here. I'll probably just wait for a closure, like, you know, maybe above this level, and then we'll be taking this higher. And, you know, as soon as we get that closure above there, gold longs up into there, we're talking like 30 plus pips. What broker do you use in Oz, and what do you look for usually? So when I was trading FX, I was using Blueberry Markets. You want to be looking for, obviously, regulation. You'll be looking at the spreads and commissions as well. Yeah, Blueberry Markets were what I would use like 90% of the time. I used to use IC Markets very early on, but then I switched to Blueberry because they're in Australia and they're regulated. Try fiber. I have that at my place and minimum speed is 100 megabytes. Yeah, I'll do a speed test. I don't want to do it now because I feel like that might fuck up a little bit more, but I'll do a speed test after this. I'm just going to call them and ask them why it's so shit. But I also think it's my house and the area maybe we're in. I don't think they can actually do anything.
Did the up and goes come with the order yesterday? The grocery order?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I drank them.
All of them?
No, they're under, down the side of where that slow cooker thing is.
Oh, in that cupboard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the cupboard? No, in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Harry.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Because
You're costing me a serious amount of money.
maybe just be a better trader.
Be a better trader.
Stop putting your emotions into it.
You want to go back to a 9 to 5?
Honey, I wasn't in a 9 to 5 before I met you.
Get out. Try restarting before the session. I usually do that. Yeah, I'll give it a try, man. Yeah, it's usually all right. Yeah, right. Ask, give Gabby or install it for free. Okay, cool. Well, we're potentially moving house soon, so gig Affy. Yeah, I haven't seen these yet, so yeah, nice one. I'll give them a try. Oh, I'll give Gaffy Australia. Super fast, super simple. Yeah, nice. If anyone is still in this trade, you know, if you want to trail a stop, I would probably just, because we're coming into the last like 10 minutes, I'd probably just trail to like here. Be a little bit aggressive, you know, just cover the commissions, you know, lock in like 4 pips. Because this 30 is not breaking this support, so you would have wanted to see this drive already. So you can even just take the profit and be happy with that. I'm minus $200, so as soon as we get some volume, I'm going to be re-entering. Yeah, either that or get an extender to extend your Wi-Fi. So with an extender, does it have to be plugged into like the phone wire, or can it just be plugged into the wall? If it can be plugged into the wall, then yeah, I'll absolutely do that. Well, yeah, that for trading, that's what I did have. So I used to have it a wired connection, but annoyingly, once I got my setup in here, I have a hole in the wall for it to go in, but for some reason that one just doesn't work. So I can't even have it in wired. But when I move to my new place, I'll be doing wired every single time. But it's honestly it's only been in Australia, I swear. Right, well, as soon as this hourly closes in about 8 minutes, we're going to be looking for some more volume. We should see a nice spike in volume on Goldie in the next 5 minutes. Wire is effective. Yeah, I would use wire. Annoyingly, I can't, but if anyone did take that trade and still held, you know, you would have hit lows of like 8 pips. It's nothing crazy. But yeah, I personally would just cut it at break even and just let it happen. Ruta, are you Kiwi? Well, technically, partially, yes. I have New Zealand citizenship. Have you cancelled this trade? Oh man, we were in and out of this ages ago, man. We had sell stops in here. We got triggered in here and I closed here. I already closed there. We're already in and out of this trade. In and out. Yeah, look. See? In, out. In and out. I'm going to be looking to re-enter gold as soon as we get some more volume. This 15, as you know, 15 broke the level retest and flipped nice and bearish, and this 15 is completely retracing. So unless this 15 flips bearish in like the next 6 minutes, I kind of have to wait for it to close back above here to look to take it higher. But there's no bottom wick on this current 15, so you know, you never know. It could actually, if we all of a sudden get a big spike in volume the last 5 minutes, which gold can do, you know, you could see it spike down pretty aggressively. See, it's already starting to reject. See. Get the Netgear power lines extender, bro. Plug one downstairs where your router. Oh, nice. Okay, let me Google that. Nice one. Cheers, Tom. Let me Google that, man. Netgear power lines extenders. You just buy them online or some shit. Plug one downstairs where your router is, and then one upstairs where you. Oh, okay. So one go. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, sweet. Oh, you get it from JB? Yeah, nice. Yeah, cheers, Tom. I'll pick one of them up for sure. I could probably grab one of them today. Thanks, man. Hopefully that helps.
You could run the Zoom on your mobile and then the YouTube afterwards.
Yeah, I could, but making sure you guys have it properly is kind of my priority, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure you guys, as long as you guys have it good, then it's okay. They don't need data cables. It's a weird concept, but it works. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sweet. I'll pick up one of them for sure. It's usually fine for the most part. Just today it seems to be a bit weird. Oh, you don't see my chart? Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. See, I was pressed on the wrong screen. There you go. There's a lot going on this morning. Yeah, so sorry, I was just saying if this 15 here can flip bearish, you know, you could see this have a nice little drive. But this 5 minute is just a bit too choppy for me to want to jump back in just yet. I'm personally going to wait for this hourly close. If your MBN is FTTN, combination, I need to change it. Let me save that. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Let me save that. Fuck, I just dribbled. Yeah, 5 minutes. I want to see like a nice, let me just get rid of this position now. I've already saved it, so cut that there. Let me just save it just in case. Let's get rid of this now, just so we can see what's properly going on here. So 2 to 3 a.m. like I always say. So the next hour to the next hour is usually when we see the most volume in Asia. So if we get some nice pushes in the next like 5 to 10 minutes, we will be looking to enter very, very soon. That was like basically, you know, minus $200, 10 contracts, basically like a little bit above break even. So it's a very, very small little L there. How's this 5 looking? Yeah, cool. Sweet. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go grab a coffee and then we're going to sit on for the next hour and see what else we can get. I'll be 2 seconds. might switch to futures, to be honest. Spread is really messing with me right now. Yeah, get to futures, man. Don't worry. Don't waste time with fucking FX, man. If I could start again, I would go straight to futures. Ooh, are we going to close below this hourly in 20 seconds? This hourly can close below here in 20 seconds. This could be really nice. If it doesn't, then we'll just wait for a little 5-minute breakout here. Yeah, what are your spreads as well right now, Andre? What are your spreads? So even on the futures, I got filled in a little bit early. But still, once I hit stop loss, you know, my risk was, I literally took a 2-pip loss. And I got filled in, you know, I got filled in with price. So I had the ordering of 10 contracts. And, you know, I got filled in a little bit with 4 before price had actually broken the low. Then as it broke the low, I got filled in with 6 more. So it averaged out like at the exact place that I wanted. Spreads really mess today. Changes when it's near stop loss. Yeah, typical spreads, man. Alright, so this hourly has just closed. It has just closed bearish. So, you know, we've broken this level, retested, flipped bearish. It's kind of the trade that, you know, we wanted to take. We flipped into that level. I would have liked to have seen it break out a little bit more than this. So look at that 30. My concern here is, you know, this 30 has, you know, pushed down nicely. But my concern is in this whole 30 candle here, it's only 2 pips. So there's not enough volume in these candles just yet. So I won't wait for the next 30 minutes to close before taking a trade, ideally. I'll wait to see a nice spike on the 5 or 15. So this new window of, let me get my clock up, 11 to 12 p.m. Brisbane time, 2 to 3 a.m. London time, and then 9 to 10 p.m. New York time is probably our best window when you typically see the most volume. So if we get some nice spikes in volume here, we could be looking for some 5 minutes, just grab the lows, trying to break these highs. You know, we do still have this liquidity sitting up here as well. We bring it over to this. If we get longs, that'll be the target, which will, you know, is still, what's going on here, man? Even my fucking computer's lagging now. Which will be, you know, around 23 pips up into them highs. But for the people who are like, you know, want to try out futures, man, just click the link pinned to the chat. You can go check out Top Step. So you don't have to worry about risking your money in futures just yet. Get a feel for Top Step. You know, the funding program of Top Step is even way better than any FX funding program. Buyers volume?
Looks like currently the discount's still there.
Yeah, so it will officially end, I believe, at like 10 or 12 p.m. Chicago time. So yeah, I think it's only got a couple of hours left. So it's like 8 p.m. in Chicago right now. So I think it only has a couple of hours left. Is Top Sale still going, or is it closed? Yeah, it's got a couple of hours left. It's supposed to be ending at the 2nd of August. So it may actually be midnight Chicago time that it rolls over, or maybe the next morning. I haven't actually really been told, so I can't give you a straight answer. But it's supposed to be 2nd of August. So yeah, just 5 minutes to close. See if we get closure back above this range. So I'm just going to adjust these levels on this 5 now. So we got that resistance and support there, and then we got a nice little support there as well. So as long as we trade in this range, we won't take anything because it's only a 8 pip range. So we're grabbing the previous 15 high again. Can you write or say what your sell stop enter is? Yeah, I do every single time, man. Every single time I will say, and I'll show you here. I'll show you here exactly where it is, so you can literally see exactly where it is. So when we were in here, I said I got a sell stop in below here, and then I'll show you at trigger. Goldie is lacking volume today. Yeah, well, it's the first day of the month as well. But yeah, it's not really doing too much yet. But like I say, on gold, 1 5-minute candle could change everything, anything. Sorry. In about half an hour, we're going to have some RBA rate statements as well, which is going to be pretty huge. It's going to be pretty big. So now we're grabbing the previous 30-minute high. So we're grabbing 30 highs, grabbing the 15 highs. I just need to see a little bit more of a breakout. But like I said, like we saw on gold yesterday, one 5-minute candle can change everything. But that one 5-minute candle yesterday on gold was like 20 pips. So as soon as we get it. Plus with the max daily loss is 3,000, but once you get funded, it's still the same. Plus there's a video you made about, yeah, I'll send it to you, man, it'd be easier. Let me send it in here. I made quite a few now. So 5-minute is wicking the highs, but it's still closed within this range. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. So that's the first video I made about Top Step. And then I have done a more up-to-date one here as well. Yeah, check them out, man. Check them out. Have a bank holiday? Is there? I can't. Where are we? Let me have a look. No, I don't see any Asian bank holidays, man. Can't see any. Go on, Goldie. Break out this range. Give us a nice 5-minute closure. As soon as we get a 5-minute closure with some nice strong volume, we're just going to look to take the momentum. Swiss bank holiday? Yeah, that won't do anything, man. That won't really make a difference. Not for Asia. I mean, not even for Europe. It won't really make a difference, man. But yeah, I see that as well. Swiss franc bank holiday. But unless you had like an Australian or like a big Asia bank holiday, you still get the same volume, really. We trade like banks. 2027 pullback. Yeah, maybe. It's 5 minutes just correcting down here. So if we like, it's so easy to get so zoomed in on this, but if we zoom out on this 5-minute, we're currently just in this sideways price action. So we just need a breakout to the highs or lows. Pretty much like yesterday, and then we'll be taking that momentum. As soon as you break the highs, little quick retest and follow the momentum. That's all we need. All we need. Overall gold is bullish after yesterday's close. So the more we hover around here, whether we get it in Asia or we get it in London, we'll have to see. But we do want to see that continuation higher. At some point today. Let's see. Let me sit down. I'm getting too old to stand up all the time. There we go. But for maybe people who are new to watching the stream, we could be sitting here doing nothing. We get one 5-minute candle and we're on the ball straight away. So as soon as we get that one 5-minute closure of some good volume, we'll be hopping in it the second it closes. So you always got to be ready. Don't get bored. Don't get trigger happy. Wait for the volume and then we'll take it. What's the beef about? Top Step going into my funded FX Discord? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. How can I find that? My funded FX. Have I heard of what's my funded FX? Oh yeah, I have heard of them. Yeah. I haven't seen that though. Yeah. Top Step are coming for these forex funding firms as well. Top Step are about to take over the entire game. And remember, guys, you can trade currencies on futures as well. So I'm watching the British pound futures here. In about 20 minutes, we're going to get RBA statements. So we can watch the Australian dollar futures as well. So Top Step isn't just for like if no one traded futures before. You can trade currencies as well on Top Step. You can trade a lot. You can trade more than you'd ever even need. So this 5 minute is just stuck in this range for now, which is okay. We're just gonna let price break out and then we're gonna take it. Not got really any liquidity points that we can buy into before the breakout like we did yesterday just yet. RBA is off like 3 hours. Ah, yeah, you're right. It's fucking 2:30. My time's set to Brisbane time. I thought it was set to London time. I thought it said 2:30 AM. Yeah, we got ages. Yeah, that's fucking ages away. Excuse me, that's ages away. I ain't gonna watch that. Five minute. It's trying to flip bearish. It's trying to, but this 30 support is too strong right now. Big 30 support, big 30 resistance. Carl just purchased a challenge. Good man, good man. But yeah, we had like 3 people in the community get funded with Top Step like all on the same day last week. Just pretty impressive. And I'm just getting I've got Parallels back up and running, so I'm gonna get NinjaTrader set up on my Mac as well. I'm gonna be using NinjaTrader soon. We've been doing regular pre-US sessions on Zoom. No, not for the US session. It's too late for me. I just do just Asia and London. They're all we need for Goldie. I'll start showing some more levels, maybe in the community in the market chat. I can't do that most days, but yeah, not Zoom. If I ever move country and it's at a more normal time, then yeah, maybe. But Asia and London is pretty much all we need. If more people do want it, then I would consider it. But I think most people are probably based in Asia, Australia, European. What time is it currently where you live? It is 10 past 11 in the morning. In Brisbane. I'm in Brisbane, Australia. Look at this 5 minutes. 5 minutes rejecting the highs, but also rejecting support. So if you go short here on gold, you have to go long there as well. Trade both sides until you get the breakout. Whichever one breaks out, amazing. You close that one, you hold the winner. If it was a bigger range, that's exactly how we'd be trading right now. We got about 45 minutes that we're gonna stay on. So, like I say, 1 5 minute candle will change everything. If not, we'll be back live for the London session. See if we get that London bank. I want to see that. I want to see the Top Step and my funded FX beef. To be honest. Creative class, this crap. How's this 15 looking? Yeah, so 15. We're gonna see how this 15 closes in 2 minutes, but the 15's wicking the highs, wicking the lows. So no direction on this 15 just yet, which is fine. I wanna let the markets tell me which way gold wants to break out. As soon as it does, that's the way we take the trade. If we break to the highs, amazing, we go long. We break to the lows, amazing, we go short. We're just going to react to whichever way gold breaks out here. Whichever way we break out in this range, we are going to take it. What else? I don't trade it anymore, but let's see how pound yen's moving. I know Craig's been catching some bangers on pound yen. Even pound yen's ranging. Do we have any US news today, or is it tomorrow? Yes, we do. We got US JOLTS job openings today. Manufacturing PMI. So you got big US news today. And then tomorrow you've got ADP non-farm employment change. So if anyone traded US, Don't trade until that news. Ideally, this 5 minute can give us this nice closure above this resistance, and as soon as we get that 15 close, we're going to be looking to get in this. Twitter hair was going off last week. Oh, I didn't see that, man. No, I don't. I have Twitter, but I don't use it. I'll have to try and find it. I saw Twitter change their logo to that X, which is pretty crazy. Go on, 8 seconds here. Got a lot of earnings this week as well. Something to be wary of. You got big earnings this week. If you guys are trading Nasdaq, you got to be wary of the earnings reports coming out. What earnings have we got today and Tuesday? Let's see. Yeah, you got some big earnings today. So 15 just closed doji. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna do anything just yet. We're gonna wait it out. Let me just check on Discord. Let me see what's going on. Oh, Carl. Is Carl in chat? If Carl's here, I will. Carl, yeah, Carl's here. Carl, I will reply to your message straight after this, man. Come on, gold. Give us some volume, man. Give us some volume. Give us some breakout. Cheers, mate. Yeah, no worries, Carl. No worries, Carl. Good to see you on Top Step, though, man. I think you have. Once you get it all set up and running, you'll find your feet around it very, very quick. Quite a few people who had never even traded on Top Step or traded futures before, and like after literally a couple of days, it's so much easier, man. So much easier. I thought Top Step was futures only. Yeah, it's futures only, but you can trade currency futures as well. Remember, currency have their own futures as well. So I pretty much only use my Top Step account to trade gold. But sometimes in the US session, you know, I'll use it to trade like Nasdaq, yes. You guys look here, you can see everything you can trade here. So you can trade a little bit. You can trade some Bitcoin as well. Look at that, you trade Bitcoin futures. See, there's all the currencies you can trade. You got the Australian dollar, pound. You got the euro, Canadian yen, Swiss franc. You got the E-minis. You got the micros as well. You got New Zealand dollar. And obviously you got the Nasdaq, the Russell. And you got gold down here. You can trade micro golds if you really want. Looking forward to an intuitive and effective system. Yeah, absolutely, Carl. Absolutely, man. You trade the Dow as well. That's what I was trying to trade last night. I was watching a little bit of the Dow. Yeah, you can trade loads on Top Step. Trade more than you ever even need. Way more than you ever need. Is it a coincidence that we've jumped on and it's August and there's all of a sudden no volume? I hope not. So if we don't get a trade in the next like 40 minutes, this will be the first Asian session where gold hasn't actually really done too much since we jumped on, which is fine. But like I say, 1 5-minute candle on gold can change everything. So how's this Audi starting to look now? So yeah, Audi. Have we grabbed? So we haven't grabbed the Audi lows just yet. Did we grab on the currency chart? I don't think so. Maybe we did. Did we grab the lows? I don't think so. Yeah, no. So you'll probably see these lows grabbed on gold on the hourly one more time. Your little double bottom down there. But you also have a double top up here as well. So you got a double bottom and a double top So 2 liquidity points. Oh boy, don't say that. Yeah, it's possible, man, possible. To be fair, the past like 3 months or like 4 or 5 months that we've had, yeah, a quiet month is kind of needed. Are you looking at volume charts? No, man, I'm not. I just based volume just based off 5-minute closures. 5 and 15. Yeah, I love volume. Yeah, look at 15. Yeah, so even on this 15. So the past like 15-minute candle just closed with 1 pip body. Previous 30, you know, it looks big here. It was 6 pips, which is fine. You know, it's Asia. Asia can range, but Asia can also, as soon as you get that breakout, you can get the big push. So 5 minutes trying to close bullish. I'm still sticking around for the next 40 minutes. Because if I jump off now and I see volume come in, looking back later on, I'm going to be annoyed. So I'm sticking to my trading hours. Nas did nothing yesterday. Nah, choppy, man. Choppy. Is there a trade that times? Is there a time that trades are restricted on Top Step? If you trade like the daily rollover for like an hour, yeah. But that's it. So I'm trading my Top Step here now in Asian, which is the overnight future session. And no, I can trade it. I can trade it fine. That's what we're trading here. So I trade it in Asia, London, and US as well. So you can pretty much trade it anytime. 5-minute close bullish, 5-minute reflip bearish. So now we're grabbing the previous hourly lows that we were just talking about. We close below it, amazing. We can take the short. 15's broken this level, come back up. Nice evening style formation there. As soon as this 15 closes bearish, top wick, and we can drive this lower. So this is what we want to see. We don't trade in this. As soon as we get this closure out of this range, amazing, we're going to look for a trade. Will you still trade gold if there's no volume this month? Yeah, so August is typically one of the quietest months for me. But considering how volatile July was and how much volume there was in the markets, we took the most of it. I won't stop trading in August, definitely not, but I may reduce my position size depending on when I see the volume die out. But as it stands right now, there's still good volume.
Did you hear all those dogs just then?
No.
He's had 8 dogs bark at him and did not bark once.
That's good.
8. He literally just kept, I think he cried once, and every other time he just looked at me like, where's my chicken?
It's good.
8. Literally there was like a dog that set off another dog that set off another dog as we were walking by. Good boy.
Poor puppy. But yeah, in August, like every time, well, to be fair, last time I traded August, I wasn't intraday scalping the 5-minute like this. I was more so more of a swing trader. So if you try swing trade in August, yeah, it's obviously going to be very difficult. But you know, to catch like 15, 20 pips, it'll be interesting to see if they're still actually there. What months? The quietest months here? August. August can be the quietest, and then once you get out of August to Christmas is probably one of my favorite times to trade. July has probably been the best month for me though. July has had so much volume that it almost makes up for the entire year. The volume in July, if you didn't capitalize on it, was incredible. Yeah, September to December, yeah, me too, man. Yeah, me too. Winter months are great. But yeah, like I said, I haven't scalped this small of a time frame in my previous years, so it'll be interesting to see if you do still get the 15, 20 pip moves on gold. I'm sure you will. But it'll be interesting. You know, I'll only start reducing my position size and reducing my exposure as I see the markets go quiet. But as it stands right now, I'm sticking to the same contract size. What is the trade setup you are looking for out of these double tops and double bottoms? So I'll be buying or selling into them. So if you have a double top sitting up there, then you know there's a lot of liquidity up there. You know, any retail trader is trying to do something like this, looking for this big play back down. So if anything, you want to be buying into that double top. This looks like an obvious place for most people to jump in short. Stops above here, so you want to be buying into that. And you'd be selling into this double bottom as well, but there was no range to be able to trade into double bottom. That's why we haven't been able to take the shorts. Yeah, if you ever see double tops and double bottoms, you want to trade into that. That's what we do in every single trade. You know, we trade the momentum, but the whole part of the plan is the liquidity. As soon as you get the liquidity grabs, yeah, you trade the momentum. We've seen an example that we had from last month. So there's this one here. Let me make sure you can actually see this. Yeah, so this is one from last week. See, you had that low, reject, double bottom, price grabs it. What other examples have we got going on here? What's this one? Yeah, there again. We take that buy, we buy up into that resistance, buy into that double top. Amazing. 5 minutes, so the 5 minutes just closed nice and bearish there. We finally actually broken the support. But that 15 is pretty big rejection on that 15. Do I want to take the first 5 minute breakout? Not really. What's your best tip or recommendation to control emotions from revenge trading or over trading? You have to have strict rules. Have strict rules of, 1 to 2 trades a day, sometimes 3, depending on your level, and just stick to that. And if you limit yourself to only having that many trades, and as long as you're disciplined, if you're not disciplined, then you need to work on that first. But as long as you're disciplined, you build yourself some rules and just stick to them, and make sure you stick to them. If you break your rules, then you deserve to take the loss. Same as me. If I break my rules, I deserve to lose money. You should never be breaking your rules, but also you should have rules. A lot of people come into trading and wonder why they're not succeeding, and you say to someone, "Well, show me your trading plan, show me your rules," and they go, "Oh, I don't have any." And you go, "Well, there's your answer." But yeah, I never really, I haven't found myself over trading in a very long time. I just like, for me, so in this example, like, I won't trade during this. I'll just follow volume. If there's no volume, then I won't do anything. Not every day's a trading day. And for us trading gold, to catch like a 20 pip move can happen in like one 5 minute candle. But if I try and trade in shop and I take loads of losses, by the time that volume comes in and then I do take the trade, I'm just going to be chasing my loss and I'm going to be pissed that I took a trade in this range. So wait for volume, have strict rules of 1 to 2 to max 3 trades a day, and just stick to that. If I have 2 losses in a day, which I haven't had in a very long time, then I won't take anything else. And same with winners. If I have like 2 to 3 winners, I won't take any more than that, because I don't want to get too trigger happy and think that like I'm a legend, I beat the markets. So it's kind of the same as if you're taking wins, the same as if you're taking losses. So last week we had a very, very good week, and in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we called and took some amazing trades, and it was amazing. And then on Thursday, I just took the day off because I was like, I don't need to trade. I'll probably get too trigger happy because I've been on a good win streak. So I was like, I'll just take the day off. I don't care. Markets are going nowhere. There's 15 good close moment. How many pips can you pip? I have absolutely no idea what that means. We still got half an hour. Still gonna stay here for half an hour. I really want to see this 15. And we're gonna get the 30 closure in 2 minutes as well. I really want to see a closure below this level with some strong volume. Like this, even a closure below here now. So gold has followed our overall bias of where we had our shorts, but it's only at loads of 10 pips. But it's the way that it's correcting down. That if I'm short here and it does correct down like this, I don't want to be in that trade. I want to be in a trade where I get short here and I have volume. If I don't have volume, even if it pushes down in my favor, but it takes like an hour and I sit in stuff like this, I don't want to be in that trade. So like the trade we took yesterday, we got in with the volume. We got in with the volume and we got out. So we got in here yesterday, we got in with the volume and we got out. And then price ended up dropping. That's all I need. I just need signs of volume. And as soon as we do, we'll be in with the volume and we'll be out. In and out. Alright, so this 5, 15, and 30 are all going to close in about 20 seconds. 5 minutes breaking the level. Retesting now, flipping back bearish. If you can see it break this low, you'll probably see it drive. Kind of getting a little double bottom there on the futures chart. You have that on the currency as well. Nope. Look at that. That low is being grabbed. So let's get rid of that. It's already being grabbed on the currency. That low there. It's the same low on the futures. This is the reason I have to watch the currency in the futures. So having that initial push down. So this 30, let's just see how this 30 is just closed. So the 30 has closed below this level now. How many pips has this body closed with? Oh, 5 pips, man. Just not enough volume. But like, I mean, times like this, you know, where gold is doing this, and you may see this a lot during August, you just have to stay patient. Don't give anything. I never really give anything back to the markets. You know, we've had amazing trades in July and been on an amazing win streak. That if price just starts to range, don't get me wrong, I'll still take a trade as soon as it presents itself. My trading is very much to a place of like, it's just rule based. Like either the trade's there or it's not. If the trade's there, amazing, I'll take it. If the trade's not there, I just sit on my hands and do nothing. But we on average take a trade probably, you know, every day. We've already taken one this morning. As soon as I get just, you know, clear break with some clear volume, I'm hopping straight back in. The more we push down in Asia, the more this could be a bottom wick for us to flip bullish later on. So if you look at gold on the daily right now, yesterday's flipped incredibly bullish. So if you can see today flip bullish, you could see gold have a nice drive. This could be a nice bottom wick for us, you know. So we're coming into daily support now. See resistance, support, support, resistance, support. Look at this, a lot of manipulation around this region. So anyway you come into here, you want to be watching to see if this can flip bullish later on. It's not going to happen now in Asia, but maybe in London. We could look for this to flip bullish and come and grab yesterday's high for like 100 pips. I'll only be looking for like 20 to 30 of that. But this is, it is probably one of the slowest Asian sessions that we have seen in a while. But it is what it is. Not every day can be a clean 100 pip push. It's all part of the fun. If you can't stay patient, then you're not ready to be a trader. Most of the trading is done is sitting your hands and waiting. As soon as the volume comes in, you don't get annoyed, you don't get frustrated, you don't take shit trades. As soon as the volume comes in, boom, you execute, you make bank. Let's see what. So this is right here. This bearish push on the 5 minutes, the biggest push we've had all morning, and that was only 7 pips. So it's only a 7 pip candle. So although this looks like a nice, you know, push, you know, breaking, trying to push lower, zoom out. It's not. This guy's no volume compared to the nice push we had in London and US.
Brownson Broski, thanks heaps for that.
No worries, man. Enjoy. Talk to you soon, man.
Sure.
So yeah, some of the guys did still hold. They held this short that we took, and they just probably got stopped to break even or a little bit in profit there, which is very good. Very good. I don't know what everyone's spreads are in Asia on FX brokers. I assume it's probably quite high right now. If anyone could let me know what their spreads are being treated, I would assume it's like, you know, 4 or 5 pips or something, which is quite large. But yeah, for the people who do trade FX, I would trade on a raw spread account. I'll pay commissions over spreads. That's that 1 point. Oh, that's good, mate. That's good. It's very good. I thought maybe because it's low volume, you might have it a bit higher. That's very good, man. Yeah. You're chilling. Do you have any suggestions for practicing trading? How will I know when I'm ready for real trading? Great question, man. Very, very good question. So I have like kind of mixed opinions on paper trading. Do I think people should paper trade in the beginning? Yes. Do I think you should paper trade for too long? No. How's this 15 going to close that? That's fine. It's not doing anything. Paper trading is good for you to kind of get some consistency in terms of technical analysis. Remember, you can become consistent on paper, but as soon as you go to trading funded or trading live, it's going to be a completely whole different ballgame. You're going to have to experience a lot of emotions. That's why I'd say, trade demo and paper trade for like 3 months max. 3 months, that's it. Don't paper trade any more than that. 3 months, get the foundations down, of your plan, whatever plan you're trading, and then from then on out, start trading some small capital. Doesn't have to be huge. Have no expectations with it. Trade it properly with correct risk management, but that will bring in the real emotions. Remember, the hardest part in trading isn't technical analysis; it's the emotions. I know people who trade very, very well just trading support and resistance. So you can keep your plan super simple, but the hardest part is going to be psychology. And the only way you're going to experience psychology, it's not from reading books; it's from experiencing itself. So don't paper trade for too long. Was this like you get entry late, stop loss 1.5 pips, actual 3? Yeah, that's annoying, man. Yeah. Would have been break even. Yeah. That's the only thing. When you got spreads like that, you just have to filter it in. It's quite annoying, but yeah, you just have to filter it in. So if you start with trading your own capital right after paper trading, what would be an ideal amount? Good question. Obviously, no more than you can afford to lose, first off. I would say like minimum, just to get a feel for the markets. And remember, like I say, have no expectations with it, like maybe, I don't know, 2,500 or something, minimum. And I'll just give you my story. So I started trading with about a £500 account. And I made some money on it, and then I lost it, but it taught me a lot. I see it as now as I paid £500 to learn some psychology that I would never learn anywhere else. Like I said, you're not gonna be able to make a full-time living off trading that small of an account, but it's gonna teach you a lot, and that's the whole point of it. It's gonna teach you a lot, which then you can then take over to funded. I think people maybe go the wrong way about it, from paper trading to funded and then personal. I think you should go paper trading, a little bit of personal, and then funded. But before you go for funding, you have to be consistent, because if you're not consistent with a small amount of money, trading bigger size and more capital is not going to make you a consistently profitable trader. If anything, it's going to give you more problems. See, this 15 is pushing really nice, but this 5 minutes just stalling so much. Oh man, I'd love to take this short. This is the whole short that we wanted to take this morning. Be running down almost 15 pips. This is the whole short we wanted. I think gold is going to come and liquidate this previous 5 and tap into these levels. Also, paper trade to get filling with buttons. Like yeah, exactly. Yeah, get the basics down. Get the feel of understanding whatever platform you're trading, taking partials, entering buy and sell limits. Get a good feel for it, and paper trade to test your technical plan. But say if you get amazing results, back testing or paper trading, you have to expect you're not going to get anywhere near as live markets. Treat your personal with challenge rules. Show yourself it would work. Yeah, Ron, absolutely, man, absolutely. That's so important. So Ron just said, treat your personal with challenge rules. Show yourself that it would work. Exactly. Doesn't have to be a huge account. You could stick to the same rules of 100k as on a $500 account. Stick to the same risk and prove you can do it on there, and then go for funding. I think a lot of people think that funding firms are going to solve a lot of your inconsistency problems, which unfortunately, of course, they're not. you can go from 0 to 100 with trading very, very quick, but you have to unlock that consistency. Once you get the consistency, you can scale trading so much quicker. But people wanna go from crawling to running. You know, you wanna go from trading $50 risk to all of a sudden trading like $1,000 because you see people on Instagram flexing, I made 10K today. You don't know what it took to get to that point. So it takes a lot. Omega gold is 1.4 pips, but FX pairs aren't too good yet. Yeah, I find I need to work on my psychology. Yeah, psychology is probably the hardest part in trading. It's my favorite part, honestly. I could talk about trading psychology all day. Maybe we'll do that one time in the community. We'll just sit and do like a psychology trading session one day. Honestly, it's psychology, trading psychology. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it more than, you know, perfecting my technicals. I could study trading psychology all day. I kind of wish I did psychology at uni, to be honest, but I didn't. I did a different bullshit degree. But yeah, psychology is like, so one of the best trading books for trading psychology is Trading in the Zone. But if you're brand new to trading and you haven't felt any emotional pain for the markets, don't read it just yet. You have to experience emotional pain in the markets, and once you have, then go read Trading in the Zone. And Trading in the Zone is probably one of the best books you can read in terms of trading psychology. I have watched endless amounts of hours of Mark Douglas. Do I have the book? Yeah, I have the book Trading in the Zone behind me. It's my second copy of the book. Psychologies are oversold in the UK now. There's no jobs. Yeah, every girl in the UK does a psychology degree. One day, you know, when I get to it, I'm like maybe 40. You know, I want to taper down day trading. I would love to be like a trading psychologist. I love trading psychology. Enjoy, Antonio. See you in London, mate. Have a good session, man. Have a good session. Oh, joking, but now I know what it means. Thanks. On that note, I didn't paper trade when I started because it's not the same as real. Yeah, that's not. It doesn't really matter. I didn't paper trade too much either, to be honest. A little bit to get a feel of the markets, but I just jumped in straight cash, straight money straight away. Was it smart? Probably not. Did it teach me a lot? Yeah, it certainly did. Goldie about to rip now that I'm gonna leave. Yeah, Antonio, you'll get a notification in Discord saying, alright guys, closing 20 pips here on gold. No, I'm going to stay around for another 20 minutes. I worked with HCAS, healthcare assistants, with masters in psychology, still no jobs. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, like I say, I could sit here and tell you what not to do psychological-wise, but until you've experienced it yourself, the emotional pain of trading, only then can you kind of relate to it. But once you have experience, I've actually just bought a new book as well. I bought a new book last night. Where is it? Where's my Amazon? So I bought. Oh my god! Even my 5G sites. Okay, cool. So. Man, if this thing fucking loads. Oh, here you go. So yeah, I bought Last Night by Tom Hogarth. Best Loser Wins. Why normal thinking never wins the trading game. So it's supposed to be a good trading psychology book. So that's one I've just ordered. I'm going to be reading that for the next month or so. But yeah, I don't like reading trading books that are to do with technical analysis. I couldn't think of anything more boring. I prefer reading books on trading psychology. Come on, gold, man. Give us some volume. This is crazy. Crazy. But yeah, YouTube fam, ask over any questions whilst we wait here. We're sharing lots of wisdom here, even if we don't take another trade. You guys will still get a shit ton of value from this stream, so ask over any trading questions, psychology, whatever you want. My journey. I'm probably going to do a video soon about my trading journey. I don't think I've ever explained that on YouTube before as a full video. Most people probably know by now, but I don't think I've ever done a full video on it. Happy to see more psychology videos on Discord. Yeah, more psychology audios. So in the community, I record a lot of psychology audio so people can just tune in, put in their headphones and just listen to me talk about trading psychology. I love making them. A lot of the guys just love listening to them. Whether you just go out for a walk, you put in your headphones and just listen to me talk about trading psychology, it's like we're sitting down having a little one-to-one interaction. So I love just jumping on and making them audios. Probably do it on like a weekly basis. I've been doing them quite a lot recently. I really enjoy them. Hasn't shown us. Yeah, that's not a good sign, Ron. That's not a good sign. The thing is, we were already in sales. Like we already had the nicest entry this morning. It's just unfortunate that we messed around so much. So this was our original trade this morning, and we'd already be TPing around this region. So yeah, so like you would have hit lows of like 17 pips. I mean, it closed at like 15, 14. So that was our original trade this morning. Just unfortunate, just the volume was so low here. Direction was perfect, but we just didn't have the volume on our sides. And like I say, like even if I get in trades like this and it does this, even if it pushes in my favor, I still won't sit in price action like this. I want to see volume. So yeah, even if you guys cut this position at break even, it was an amazing call, but the volume was so there. Look at that 15 again. So 15 still rejecting the lows. Any book that you recommend for beginner traders? Not really. I would still read, if you're a new trader, I would still read Trading in the Zone. It's probably one of the best trading books I've read. But don't read too many books on technical analysis. They're all going to be like opinion based. Would have closed at break even like 3 times there. Wasn't our trade. Yeah, I would have cut it there, man. Even if we didn't get cut here, yeah, I would have closed at break even there 100%. 100%. So 15's pushing down, no top wick though. So we called the direction well, even though gold has done absolutely nothing this morning, we've still called like a nice, pushing down to lows like almost 20 pips now. So yeah. But it's okay. We'll go again for London, man. We'll go again for London. Yeah, it wasn't our trade. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes price can push down like 50 pips, but if it's not your trade, it's not your trade. You got to stick to the plan. But my overall target for this short, if anyone for some reason is still holding, my overall target was to tap into this previous 30-minute low before pushing higher. But the more we correct down in Asia, the more inclined I am to take some longs later on in London. So this is okay for us. We're still going to be trading London. Look at this 5 disgusting. Yeah, it's disgusting, but that's the thing. It's not worth the mental capital of trying to sit in and force a position in this range. If we had our original short from here and we pushed down with good volume, man, we'd really be done. We're taking our profit and leaving. Trying to enter a position now is pretty crazy. But yeah, obviously if you have a 60 to 80 pip stop loss, then sure, it's pretty easy to catch 10, 15 pips. Try best loser wins. But yeah, it's a top read. That's literally the one I just bought yesterday. I just bought that yesterday. That's so random. Yeah, I bought that yesterday, so I'm gonna be reading that for the next while. Okay, I'm out. See you in London. Thanks for the lesson. Yeah, no worries. See you in London. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Look at this 5 pushing. So we would have closed like almost 1500 in that position, but it's just so choppy. Which Asia can do sometimes, Not every Asia is going to be clean volume. It can just kind of correct and creep its way down. Yeah, FX traders can join too, man. Still got quite a few people that just trade FX. I think most people are probably still trading FX. Kind of got a mix now. Obviously, slowly, I would like to get everyone across to futures just because I think it's more beneficial. But mainly just, I think most people in the community trade gold and GJ. So if you want to trade gold on an FX broker, it's the exact same thing, man. You still take the exact same trades as us. Some people are trading my Forex funds, FTMO, Top Step. We got a big mix. Look at that 15. Where's he even going to jump in this? Let me see. Let me get it up here. Unless you jump off the rip with a fucking crazy stop loss. Oh, closure, but yeah. So what's that? He's on a 5. So you get closure below there. I mean, you come into that level right there. So we're tapping. So we'd be tapping kind of my overall TP area on gold right now. Man, that would have been a beautiful position. We would have closed 20 pips there. Look at that. Well, I mean, we would have closed 15. Let's be real. But runners would have hit 20 pips. About 12 minutes left. But yeah, like we were just saying, even if we didn't get stopped out here, after this push back down, yeah, we would have been break even because we got stuck in low volume. You don't want to try and predict where price is going to break out and then price is going to bring out. So yeah, even if we didn't close there, we would have got stopped at break even here anyway. Not every day can be a banger. Unfortunately not. Every day can be a banger. We called the move well. The technical, the direction was on point. We just didn't have the volume. But we can't control the volume. We can only control our positions. Yo, overnight session. MQ in a while, bro. Oh, shit. That should be meaning MQ. So let me just see how this 5 is going to close. If this 5 doesn't close with a nice body, then I may just wrap up. But for you guys on Zoom, you know, we'll be back again in about 4 hours. We'll do it all over again. If we don't get trade in London, then we may just jump on US session. I don't really care. We'll still be here. It could have went the other way. Risk management on point. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's the key, Ron. Our risk management is what sets us apart from everyone else. We manage our positions based off the charts. Most people manage their position based off what they want to happen. If I'm in shorts here and price is bouncing off a level of support and I don't close at break even, then I'm predicting and hoping that price is going to break that support and continue. If we had closed below it, amazing, we could hold open our shorts. But we didn't, so we had to manage our position. Right now I'm off TradingView platform, 3-tick chart with the EMAs up. Hyper scalper, 2 to 4 lots. Yeah, good stuff, man, good stuff. I'm trading gold, on average about 10. One day we'll get to 100, man. Brian, we'll get to 100. We'll get there, man, we'll get there. But yeah, guys, this 5 minutes just chopping. So Zoom guys, I'll let you guys go. It was a great session. And I'll see you guys in like 4 hours for the London session. Ron, get to bed. Go to sleep.
Alright, get a bit.
Take it easy, guys. See you in about 4 hours. Bye. 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 Yeah, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. We called an amazing 20 pip move again today, but unfortunately the volume just didn't give us the kickstart in our favor to catch the nice entry. You know, we called the move well, we managed the position well, and that's all we can do. We can only manage our position. We can't control the volume. All we can do is react. So now I'm going to take a break off the charts and I'm going to come back again in like 4 hours for the London session with the community. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Remember, I'll be live for free on YouTube at same time again on Thursday, and then tomorrow on Wednesday, 7 a.m. London time, and then again on Friday. So I'll see you guys there. Have a good session. Trade safe. Peace. Bye.